Are you ready to hang curtains in your home? These are the top 5 mistakes you need to avoid. Hey everyone, I'm Coral and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, click that subscribe button down below and hit the bell for new videos every week. Curtains can totally change the look and feel of a room. They're often decor that can be easily forgotten or pushed off to the side for later because it's not the focal point of a room. But when done right, it can bring a cohesive feel to the whole entire room and bring it all together. By avoiding these top 5 mistakes, you can hang curtains that look great and expertly decorated in your home. Mistake number 1 is hanging curtains right above the window. So it's a common misconception that you should hang your curtain rod right at the top of your window frame. You should actually hang your curtain rod well above your window frame. By doing this, you will draw your eye up past the window and it gives the illusion that your ceiling is higher than it actually is. A general rule of thumb is that you should hang your curtain rod about 2/3 of the way between the top of your window frame and your ceiling, or about 6 to 8 inches above the window frame. You also need to take this into consideration when determining the length of curtain panels that you need. Instead of measuring from the floor to the top of your window frame, you need to take into account the amount of space above your window frame that you will be hanging the curtain rod as well, or you will have to hang it shorter. Mistake number 2 is not leaving space on the sides of the windows. So just like you want to hang your curtain rod well above your window frame, you want to make sure that your curtain rod extends past your window frame as well. You want your curtains, when they're hanging, to be hanging in front of the wall, not actually in front of your window. So to do this, you generally want to leave about 5 to 10 inches on each side of the window frame to hang your curtain rod, given that you have enough space on the wall. If you don't have enough space, you can always make it a little bit shorter. But adding more space to the sides of the window for your curtain to hang is also going to give the illusion of a bigger window. It makes it look wider. When you do this, you leave most of the curtain panel hanging in front of the wall and just a little bit of the panel overlapping the window frame to give you the widest vantage point possible. Mistake number 3 is choosing the wrong curtain color. Like I said, when done right, the curtains can bring your whole room together for a cohesive look. But if you choose the wrong color or pattern, it can clash with your room or bring way too much of one color into the space. I have a free course called the Color Palette Crash Course that teaches you to create a color palette for your home and use it when decorating. The guidelines of this course will help you choose the right color of curtains for your home. Stay tuned to the end of the video and I'll tell you how you can get that. Mistake number 4 is not considering the support needed for your curtains. You want to make sure that your curtain rod can support the weight of the curtains that you choose. So this means that you need to choose a curtain rod that is wide enough in diameter to support whatever curtains that you are going to hang on it. And if you choose heavier lined curtains or are putting multiple panels on a curtain rod, you also might want to consider using molly bolts or drywall anchors to keep it supported in the wall. If you don't do this and you have heavier curtains and not enough support, there are a couple of things that can happen. Number 1, your curtain rod can shift because your screws in the drywall or your wall can't support the actual weight, causing your curtain rod to become unlevel. Or in even worse cases, if there's not enough support and too much pressure is applied to the curtains by maybe a kid or a pet pulling on them, they can come right out of the wall. Mistake number 5 is hanging wrinkled curtains. This is a problem for a couple of different reasons. First of all, when you're hanging your curtain rod, if your curtains are wrinkled, when you're hanging them, you're not going to quite get them at the right height. As they settle and gravity is pulling on them, they will lengthen just a tad, which might cause your measurements on the wall to be a little bit off and the curtains to not be hung where you want them to. The other reason this is a mistake is because wrinkled curtains just don't look as good as not wrinkled curtains. It makes a huge difference if your curtains are nice and wrinkle-free whenever you put them up. There are a couple ways that you can fix this. Number one is that you can steam your curtains. If you have a handheld steamer, it's really easy to just work the steamer along the curtains in order to get out all the wrinkles. And if you don't have a steamer, you can just use an iron and an ironing board to iron out all the wrinkles before you hang them on the wall. Believe me, it'll make a huge difference in the look and feel of your room. As I mentioned before, I have a free course called the Color Palette Crash Course that teaches you the exact steps that you need in order to create a whole home color palette. To get it, just click on the first link down below in the description. That will take you to a page where I ask for your name and email address. Just pop in your name and email, that way I know where to send it. I also have a course called the Design Your Dream Home course. This course is for new homeowners and anyone looking to take their home from empty to expertly decorated. In it, I have a module that walks you through all the steps that you need in order to choose and hang curtains in your home. So if you're ready to take the next steps in creating a home you'll love, you'll find the link to the Design Your Dream Home course down in the description as well. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.